What did I order? They didn't have French toast, so that's what I said.
Your breakfast may already be compromised before it hits your table. Frozen eggs, coffee left for hours, bacon under heat lamps. It sounds like a field report, but it's the morning reality at some of the nation's biggest chains. The question isn't just, is it tasty? It's, is it safe?
You get salt and pepper?
It's hot.
In this video, we map out 5 chains where speed has replaced cooking discipline, and 2 surprising strongholds still holding the line. Which side is your morning meal on? Comment your pick below before we reveal the list. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. What looks like a hot meal is often just a reheated simulation of breakfast discipline. On the tray, you see eggs, bread, bacon, maybe pancakes stacked high. But in too many chains, that field of food is nothing but fragments pieced together at speed, processed components designed to look like cooking. It is the illusion of a hot meal, not the reality of one. 5 major players dominate this territory: IHOP, Denny's, McDonald's, Dunkin', and Subway.
It's good with Frank's Red Hot sauce. I'm gonna try it first without the hot. Yeah. Have Frank's Red Hot?
French Red Hot?
Yeah.
I like the little glove. Right?
Right. It has a glove here.
All of them built their power on national reach, on low cost, on consistent product. That consistency once felt like security. But the tactics have changed. What once meant cooks at a griddle now means crews moving pre-processed items across a line. Heating units doing the bulk of work. This isn't cooking, it's assembly. You can feel the contrast if you remember. Think back on a slower morning, the clatter of cutlery in a busy diner, the smell of fresh batter meeting a hot pan, the sound of bacon crisping on a flat grill. That was breakfast as discipline, fresh, immediate, human. What you get now is eggs poured from cartons, meat carried in plastic packs, pancakes pre-batched in buckets, everything cycled forward under strict timers. The kitchens that once ran on fire and grease now run on microwave pulses and conveyor slots. Nowhere is the decline clearer than at IHOP. For decades, this was a weekend rally point. Families filed in, servers brought endless coffee, stacks of pancakes arrived dotted with butter. Felt like a warm ritual, but the battlefield shifted. The pancakes today hit the table only to cool at alarming speed, because the batter had been pre-prepped and stored at uneven temperatures. Former staff described frozen cartons of eggs sitting long in walk-in coolers, batter mixed in bulk days ahead, storage practices that cut corners to shave minutes. What lands before you is not unstable by accident, but by neglect. The ritual has become a drill.
Slow cooked pot roast. Oh, that's dinner. Even T-bone steak.
Denny's, once a reliable 24/7 position, shows a similar retreat. A chain once known for always being open at any hour has turned into posts running on indifference, not care. Health inspections have flagged unsafe meat handling in certain sites. The warnings tell you what the plate itself cannot. Those late-night sirloin breakfasts, once pitched as fuel for night workers and travelers, often rely on frozen packs stored past their safe window, thawed and refrozen, or left too long on counters before hitting the grill. What was once steady has become careless. McDonald's turns the pace into a weapon system. Their advantage is speed, but the collateral is taste, texture, and sometimes safety. Eggs are poured into molds so every patty emerges the same shape, the same thickness, a unit in a larger formation. Hash browns, pushed out under the pressure of a 90-second target window, often soak in fry oil that hasn't been cycled out. That oil carries yesterday's flavor, bitterness, and residue. Each order hits the tray fast, but the product itself is secondary. The emphasis is delivery, not cooking, not quality. Meanwhile, Dunkin' makes its trade in pastries without bakers. Donuts do not come from ovens in each store. They come from centralized facilities packed and shipped, then displayed as if baked on-site. Coffee runs from large carafes that may sit for hours before reaching your cup. The speed is there. The freshness is not. Subway then falls into the same formation, offering eggs in slab form, cut from frozen blocks, then reheated in a shared toaster alongside bread and cheese. What you see as a custom order is actually a limited script dictated by pre-shaped components. The lesson is stark. When speed becomes the only order, fundamentals rot. Food stops being prepared and instead gets deployed. Breakfast becomes a drill to satisfy efficiency targets, not a meal grounded in care. And so the illusion holds only until you taste it. That first bite tells the truth clearer than any inspection sheet. But what about the strongholds? Every battlefield has them. Outposts still holding the line, still cooking with fire rather than thawing with machines. The question now is, where do they stand? Breakfast integrity is a signal. It reveals if a brand still runs its kitchen like a disciplined unit or if shortcuts have replaced training and standards. When fundamentals erode, the food that reaches your table carries that neglect like a scar. The same principle that holds true in combat holds true in cooking. Discipline produces strength, shortcuts create weakness. If you want more field reports on where quality survives and where it collapses, subscribe now and join this community. Comment which chain you still trust and which ones you see differently after today. Your reports guide the mission forward.